Hey y'all, welcome back. And if you are new here, my name is Morgan and we do all kinds of things on this channel. We talk about scary stories. I'll read ones you guys have sent to me and I'll tell you my own. We talk about scary movies like we're doing today. We talk about scary books, scary folklore from around the world, especially the Appalachian Mountains, and so much more. So if that sounds cool to you, I would love to have you guys here. Please check out that description below for, of course, where to stream this movie, but all other information that'll be really helpful to you. Now, something about me is I adore scary movies, and I wanted some way to highlight that on here every single week, so I started a series called Hidden Gem Horror. What I do is I pick a movie that I think is not talked about enough, and I highlight it, and we talk about it, and I recommend it every week. And this week's is inspired by a movie that I just saw at the movie theater. It is a werewolf movie, and the reason I thought about this one was because I just saw the film Wolfman. I don't know if I'll do a video on it on here. I can just go ahead and talk about it. I mean, it's 2 videos in one. I'm sure you guys don't mind. But it was okay. It wasn't my favorite thing in the whole world, but it wasn't bad. It kept me entertained. But let me tell you guys about the plot. So you are following at the beginning, it's this dad and this little boy, and the dad's really weird about the little boy being in the woods when they go hunting, and he's like, hey, there's stuff out here, you need to stay close to me. And on this one hunting trip that we watch, they do encounter something that's quite abnormal, and they return back to their cabin, and the dad's on the radio like, we found it, it's real. And then we fast forward 30 years later to where this little boy is grown up and he has a wife and a daughter, and we find out that his dad has been missing and has just been declared deceased by the state. So the little boy, now grown up, has to return to his childhood home farm in the middle of the woods out there in the Pacific Northwest, and he brings his family. And this man encounters what happened to his dad all those years ago. It bites him, and we watch him go through all sort of changes. Listen, I liked it. I did. I am not typically the target audience for a creature feature. So werewolf movies, all those things, they're just not really my thing. And I know what you're thinking. Okay, well, if those aren't your thing, why are we talking about one in this movie? In this movie. This is a movie. Why are we talking about one in this video? Because this one that I'm about to talk about was exceptional. I do think Wolfman was decent. I would not, if I knew then what I know now, I wouldn't pay for a movie ticket to go see it because movie tickets are pricey. I would have waited for it to stream. So that's what I recommend you do as well. This movie I did also see in theaters when it came out. It was either last year or the year before that, and that is the film The Curse. I stand corrected. This came out in 2021. The years all blend together. I don't know who I am. I have no idea what's going on. So first and foremost, this film is a gothic horror film. So if you like those kind of vibes, like the Robert Eggers type film vibes, so The Witch and Nosferatu, you're really going to be happy with the atmosphere of this movie. I'm not going to tell you much about the plot because I really want you to go into it and just experience it, but it follows a man who arrives in a French village in the 19th century to investigate an animal attack. I think we can guess what the animal was by what I just told you. This really is not your typical werewolf movie. There's a lot of deep metaphors in it that I really liked. And just overall, like I said, the atmosphere of the film is so beautiful. I have really begun to appreciate the gothic horror atmosphere. I do think no one's done it better than Robert Eggers. I really don't. But just those types of movies where you just feel like you're being transported to a different time and really a different realm. It's the best thing ever. But if I am coming on here and telling you that a creature feature movie is good ever, know that it's exceptional because I don't like those movies. They're not my thing. I don't like it. Even the classics, not a fan. I do not like it. What is it called? Like The Thing? I hate that movie. Everyone loves that movie, not me. Not me, I don't like it. I don't like that movie. Like, I'm sitting here trying to think of other werewolf movies that I could recommend to you guys. I've got nothing. I am not a creature feature girly. I don't like any. Now, if you have any that you think I would love, not just werewolf, just any creature feature, please comment them below because I will give them a try, but I'm just not the target audience and I understand that. But anyways, I don't know where this one's streaming. I think it's Hulu. I'll put the link below or where to find it below, and you guys please go check this one out. Let me know what you think, and yeah, I will see you next time.